Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy, and today we got something I've been wanting for a long time. That is right, the Kodiak, the Work Tough Gear Kodiak in Bowler K329. This thing has been on my radar for a long time, and if you know anything about Work Tough Gear, they're awesome freaking knives at reasonable prices and extremely hard to get a hold of. They don't come by easy. They do small batches. It's a very small company, but if you're lucky enough to get a hold of one, they're freaking awesome. I, even with a YouTube channel and with good connections, struggled like crazy to get this, and the only reason I did was because the pillar of the community, Mr. Scab, over there at Choir Boys Cutlery, or Choir Boys Outdoors. I get his damn name wrong. I can never freaking remember his damn channel. Choir Boys. Mr. Scab at Choir Boys was kind enough to give this to me, pretty much. And I am forever grateful, because this knife is a grail knife of mine. It's a freaking moose. Anyways, let's get into this. What we're looking at here is a 9 3/4 inch blade. It's almost 9 7/8. Actually, it is 9 7/8 with a about 9.5 inch blade length overall. Depth wise, we're looking at about 2 1/4. Handle 5.5, 5 1/4. Inside grip, good 4 inches. This thing is definitely awesome for big hands. I have big hands, and it fits perfectly. I wouldn't change a single damn thing about this knife. It is literally my favorite Work Tough Gear knife that they've ever done. Alex from Aurora Borealis Knives, is right there. He's the designer of this, and let me tell you, that man can design a knife, and this thing is a honking beast. We are looking at, it's just about 1/4 inch. It's just actually slightly under 1/4 inch of steel. These do come in 2 different thicknesses. The one in SK85 is actually just a hair over 1/4 inch. This one's just a hair under 1/4 inch. And to be honest with you, I like big thick knives, but I don't think I would want this any heavier. It's a freaking chopping moose. Typical Work Tough Gear, fantastically done G10 scales with a nice little swell. Not too much, not too little. Fit and finish is just top notch. I mean, there's just Work Tough Gear, just their fit and finish is just fantastic. Hidden lanyard hole, which I freaking love. That right there just takes a 9.5 and makes it a 10, in my opinion. Another thing too, no freaking finger choil. God, I hate finger choils. Like this guy. Cool knife, stupid ass finger choil. So I'm so glad that I know there's the Grizzly is this version with the cutting choil or finger choil, and I didn't want that. I want no finger choil. I just don't see the point of having a finger choil on a knife this big. Actually, I don't see the point of having a finger choil on any knife. I can very freaking easily, without a finger choil, do close-up work. So I don't get it. Some people love it, some people don't. I tend to hate them. Welcome to America. I can say and do what I want. But anyways, let's do some chopping with this thing, because that is what this is meant to do. Actually, before we get into that, let's get into the sheath. Because you know me, I can't do anything right. Taco style, actually not taco style, pancake style sheath. Typical Work Tough Gear. I do like it because sometimes on this thing is a freaking boat anchor. That is a huge sheath. I was super happy to see, look how much less sheath there is. Right? So sheaths can be done well and they can be done poorly. They do them all well, but sometimes the design is just a little stupid, because it seems excessive for me to have this much sheath when these knives are essentially the same depth. These are both 2 1/4, right? But for some reason, they felt that this sheath just needed to be way too big. I really do like the fact that this sheath, you know, it does, it does what it does, and it doesn't have to be super big. It's big, but it's not like crazy big. Also too, I'm pretty sure that these are molded for the SK85 ones that are thicker, because there's quite a bit of rattle in here. Like if that knife was thicker, it wouldn't do that. So I'm not honestly 100% positive about that, but honestly, I don't give a shit, because this thing is going to be stuck in my backpack. I'm not carrying this thing. It's a freaking moose. I will put the weight in right now. But anyways, now let's chop something. So like I said, she's meant to chop, but I didn't show you how sharp it is. So let's just see if we can push cut this bottle. Not really a push cut, but you get the point. Right here we got a 1x1, and I hate lumber, so let's see if we can cleave this thing in half here. Three freaking cuts. Whew, this thing hits hard, hits with authority. Now for the 4x4. Let's see how many chops it takes to get to the center of this lollipop. All right. Bam. I didn't count them. I'll put it in here. This thing's a freaking beast. Now, no choil, so you know you can't go and do close fine work, but let's do this here. Pull back. Seemed to work fine for me. I'll tell you right now, this thing just frickin' hits with authority. How about some chopping? Four by four. Like nothing. And I know what you're thinking. What about on live branches? Let's find out. Oh, it does amazing. Look at that. My fat thumb. Bigger than my fat thumb. Makes short work of it. Let's try this Y right here. And let's get you in a position where y'all can see. Yeah, right there. What do you think? Think you can see? All right. Let's take this Y off. Bam. I'm going a little coy because I don't want to hit my freaking phone. Let's chop this guy. So freaking deep. That's crazy. And the big part. I freaking love this knife. Just absolutely love this knife. Now I'm gonna try to He-Man this thing in one chop. Oh, not quite, but dang, she has some penetration. And and my kids are being kids. She's awesome. I freaking love this knife. So the WORK TUFF GEAR Kodiak. This is a knife that just knives. It is everything you want it to be and nothing you don't want it to be. In my opinion, I mean, there is no such thing as a perfect knife, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing comes damn close, in my opinion. Now, I do know that WORK TUFF GEAR will have another drop of these pretty dang soon, and let me tell you, I'm probably gonna be buying a second one. Yeah, I anything worth having is worth having twice, in my opinion. I would love to get 2 of these. I don't know why. Yeah, this thing's awesome. Big thanks to Scab, Choir Boys Outdoors, for giving me this and getting it to me and letting me test it out. Let's get this dude to 100 grand. He is so close. If anybody deserves that silver play button, it's Scab. So go check him out. I'm gonna put his link in the information or in the description. And thanks to him, and thanks for watching.